So, good morning, class. Before we start, let us first stand up, pick up pieces of papers under your chairs, and arrange your seats better. So, we will check first our attendance. Okay, so everybody is here 100% in attendance for today. So, first we will review our discussion last week. So, we discussed about verbs, yes, verbs, nouns, and adjectives. So, now we will move on to our next discussion, which is the figures of speech. So before naman starts on the proper lesson, I have prepared here a game called Describe Me. So for our game, you will be able to give words that describes the picture. So are you all guys ready? Okay, so be attentive and listen always. So first picture, what can you say about the picture? Yes, this is a lion. Powerful, very good. Next one. Yes, this is a bow which holds a family together. Very good. Next, what is this? This is a very important technology thing. So yes, this is a cell phone and it helps to connect people. Next one, what can you say about the picture? Yes, that's a father and his child. Very good. So now we will go to our proper discussion. So before we start, I have here a friend which he asks, what is figures of speech? So we will answer his question. So basically, figures of speech is a word or phrase that is used on a non-literal way to create an effect. So figures of speech is used in poetry and other terms because it helps for us to understand a text that has a deeper meaning. So we have here simile, metaphor, and personification. So our topic for today, we will be first discussing about the simile. So a simile is a phrase that uses a comparison to describe. So ang ginagamit sa simile is usually the like, as, and than. So simile is important because in language, it helps us entertain and it helps our mind to dig deeper into the meaning of the word. So we have here the first example. You are brave as a lion. So what is the word that is being used to describe? So we have here the as. Next one is I ran like the wind. So we have here the like. So this is our keyword to identify what is simile. So next example we have here, her voice was as sweet as a honey. So we have here the as. Next one, we have here the last example, she was beautiful as a cloud. So she was being compared to a cloud, which is used the word as. So next one, we have here, our next topic, we will go to metaphor. So what is metaphor? So metaphor is a comparison between two things that are otherwise that are unrelated. So metaphor is a literary device that helps readers to understand and to pay attention and to remember messages. So metaphor is figures of speech that usually compare two things that are unrelated. So this is the key word for us to identify what is metaphor. So here we have first example, she is an angel. So next one example, Peter has a pure heart. Next one, we have here, you are my angel. And the next one, his heart was broken. So this is the example that talks about what is metaphor. So for our next topic, we will have the personification. So what is personification? So personification is used to attribute human characteristics to something that is not human. So basically, it applies the characteristics some human beings which is hindi man related to people. So next, we have here the first example. Here guys, you should understand this first example, which is the star danced in the midnight sky. So, di ba, apply niya ang dance, the attributes ng human characteristic. Next one, the sun smiled down happily at us. So, the next example, we applied ang smile, which is the characteristics of human because wala man niya smile ang sun, di ba? So, it applies here. So, next one is the trees are calling me. So, here, we apply ang word na calling to the trees, which is the attribute also of human beings. So, that is personification. So, now you understand what is simile, what is metaphor, and what is personification. So, now we will go now to our activity time. So, everybody listen for our instructions. So, you will be divided into 3 groups, which is makount of kita from 1 to 3. So, all of you will read the story about the honey. So, I have here the copy about the story of the honeybee. So, readers will be in front. I will give you the copy. Next one, ang group 1, after the count of ang members of group 1 will be in charge of finding 3 similes in the story. So, you will find 3 similes na makita nyo in the story. Next, after the group 2 will find 3 metaphors. So, group 2, you will stay here, you will find 3 metaphors. And the last group 3, will find 3 personification in the story. So, after you find it all, you will write it in your paper and then you will find 1 representative to read it in front of the class. So, gets na everyone? Okay, very good. So, did you guys listen sa aton sa inyong mga classmates how they find similes, how they describe metaphor, and how they be able to find personification. So, I know that all of you can understand our lesson for today. So, I will give you a short quiz. It's only 1 to 5 items. So, I will give you 10 minutes to answer and then you will just pass your papers in front here on my table and then you can go now for your lunch time. So that's it everyone. Thank you for